What is up, guys? Northside here. Welcome to my channel. I apologize if I sound tired, but it's really late as usual. I do like to hop on previous server when the new content is out, and here we are. I am sitting on a fucking asteroid, if you believe me, and this is the hub where you will be placed after you finish the intro from the yawning portal. It's a little guy under the stairs. You just talk to him. He will send you on a mini expedition, and basically he will shoot you up in the on this asteroid. Yeah, we got dragons, we got all kinds of stuff, but basically this is the star hub where you will be getting your quests and be sent out on a mission. Now this is planned to release on August the 13th for the PC. This is just the first impression video. I actually recorded one, but I didn't turn on my mic, so I'll try to keep this one even shorter, if you know what I mean. So we'll just go through some basics, and I will before we start, I just want you guys to shoot it in the comment section. I didn't want to make a poll about it. What would you like to see? Because I would really like to. There's not a lot of content here. There's just more expeditions. There is one trial. Most of the good stuff is coming from that trial, so there's a carrot for the players. And also a lot of stuff are coming from the expeditions, most importantly companion gear. So there is that. So let's hop and go into full screen mode. As I said, this is the star hub. This is where you're going to end up after just doing one mini expedition. Basically there is a conflict ongoing, Uprising. You will be sent out into various tasks through the campaign. For example, in the lava fields, there's Elites in Terminus, or I don't know, in Vale's End, Gityaki in Catacombs, etc. So, or you can just stay in the Stardock. What I did kind of find interesting, it's a small module. I would probably say it's 12. Sorry, not 12. It's not even mod 17. This is like mod 16B or whatever you want to call it. Also, they introduced a new race. It's a Git. I mean, I know I look funny, I look ridiculous, but it is how it is, And about the class itself, it would take a separate video to make it look a little bit better, but you will gain 1500 combat advantage, and of course you regenerate stamina 2% faster. Nothing really flashy or whatever. I didn't go through any of these encounter powers. There's nothing new here as of yet. Regarding the Blade Masters, they did some changes to the appearance, so you can just change the color of your helmet, or I don't know, make it yellow, or I don't know, purple, and we can just I can just show you this really quick, or just dye my my cloak, as you can see. So it's pretty handy, it's pretty cool, but it's nothing really. It's gonna cost you some copper, some silver, and that's it. The boons pretty much stay the same. I still, like I said, I'm not gonna go into any in-depth comparison of whatever. I can tell you that I will show you in the collections that there are some new equipment. These are the new weapons. Lionheart Longsword. You can see the base damage is the same at the legendary level. Maybe it can be jacked up through some I don't know, enhancement. What the fuck, whatever. Like we had with Soulmonger Ampules, well, you never know. But it's not in the collection, so I highly doubt it. Actually, you can see that it's set. Armor pen defense is increased by 5% when you and your allies are outnumbered in combat. So when there's more enemies than us, our crit avoidance, deflection, awareness will be increased by 2.5%, and when we outnumber the enemies, our crit accuracy and combat advantage will be increased by 2.5%. Nothing really flashy, nothing really special. I gotta say. Okay, and also there is a new neck belt and artifact. So let's take a look at that. As you can see, it's part of the Mad Dash set. Tinfoil chain, Pebble Match, Belt of Madness, and Halaster's Blast Scepter. Now this set, here you go. When you stand still for 6 seconds, your damage and movement speed is increased by 10% for 6 seconds. I don't know what to say. You tell me in the comment section what you think about the set bonus. You know, I'll give my thoughts eventually. You know, standing 6 seconds, whatever. You can see that you're either getting 5 Constitution or from the belt Int and Charisma +2. So really nothing really special. You know, I can't really say I'm like, you know, my mind is blown, but whatever. As I said, it's a small mod. This is actually Halaster's Blast Scepter. Actually, it has nice stats: 6,000 hit points, 3,000 power, 1.5 crit. Hit your enemy with an arcane blast, stunning and damaging enemy foes. Your target damage resistance is lowered by 20%, so it's kind of a debuff. And that's the part of that 6 second standstill set. So, but aside that, I do want to point out some stuff I do kind of really like, and that's actually that you can actually get the companion gear, and there's a lot of it, and I mean a lot of it. Look at all this companion gear, and it all comes from expeditions. They all come from expeditions, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but I can tell you that some of them actually are giving you 12,000 defense, for example, double defense slot, or crit avoidance deflection. So it can be like divided, or it can be like this, for example, 12,000 awareness. So I'm pretty sure somewhere here there is one with a ton of combat advantage, but I'm not going to go through all of them now. There is one with 7,000 combat advantage. Item level is 1,1010. So they all come from expeditions. I will explain the expeditions in another video. There is something different, and but this is just the first look, as the title says. So I won't go deep into that. This is also interesting. Rings of the Undermountain. This also could remind you of Demogorgon, where we chased all of those ring of brutality or whatever. So the rings also, I won't go through all of them, but I can tell you can get double offense legendary rings. So they vary from rare and epic, borrowed, and of course inherited. Now mind you, this borrowed ring, for example, is giving a lot of common advantage in crit, as you can see, and it has 2 offense slots, and it gives you 10% damage against beast, while inherited ring is giving you a little bit more of those stats. So even if you get the epic version, it's not a big deal. However, there are some of them, like gold-plated ring. Your encounter powers do 3% more damage. It's giving a lot of armor pen and crit. But if you look at the nickel-plated ring, a little less armor pen and crit, and your encounter powers still do 3% more damage. Double offense slot like the legendary. But still, it's something to like work for, I guess. However, you can only find this in the Tower of the Mad Mage. About the Tower of the Mad Mage, in the near future, it's a new trial. It can be pretty hard, and it need to be tested. And a lot of, I'm sure there's a lot of bugs in this version. It's just the first one, so I'll try to cover everything up. Like I said, just shoot it in the comment section. I'll try to stick with the technical details of the game. Anyway, you can get a lot of rings, version of the ring, but if you get an epic one, don't beat yourself up too much. I know I always wanted the orange one, but here you go. So these are all the rings, as you can see. You can poison the target, you can do damage against undead, pretty much anything. And here we go. This is actually these are actually new pants and shirt. Starting shirt of hardened leather, for example. A little bit more stats, but um, of course, when you critically strike your powers, you have a 10% chance to reduce your counter power cooldown by 1 second. So it's basically the same bonus as from module 16. You know, it's just a little bit jacked up. So I will cover that also. But in essence, they're all the same. So what else I found interesting? Let me see. I did get a new companion. I'll cover that in the next video, probably, or something like that. There's also new epic PvP equipment. Star Rover, Imperator armor, stuff like that. You can see that how the item level looks and how it looks in PvP. But I'm sure, you know, if you guys want me to cover that, I will. But I don't play the game actively anymore, let alone PvP. I'm sure me or Rob or somebody else will cover that, you know. What else I found it interesting is actually the gear, and I really wanted to show you some of it. Now, as I said, rings of the Undermountain come from the Tower of the Mad Mage. All of the companion gear is coming from the expeditions. These are antiquities of the Undermountain. These are basically, this is from the expeditions also. But what I did find interesting is basically there are bracers, for example. Let me just find them really quick. This is actually Templar of the Twilight bracers, item level 1000. They're gonna give you 3% more damage with encounter powers. It's like jacked up terror grips, so they didn't actually remove the percentage damage percentage from the Fearbringer's terror grips. They just jacked up the new gear and give you something to work for. However, I found that interesting, and also there are there they are. These are Sentinel of the Star bracers. Your at will powers do 3% more damage, you know, but not encounter, not like Fearbringers. Of course, they're jacked up with the stats, and they have a new at will perk equip bonus. I would have to see how much I can pump up my new requirements and give you a proper build without really melting your brain in the expeditions, because this module is all about bloody expeditions and one trial to get some good stuff. About the star dock itself, you can see here, it looks, well, it looks like a fucking asteroid. What can I say, you know, guys? There is a vendor here, and this is actually where you can buy the new Lionheart Lionheart's longsword, the new set. However, you're going to need Lost Scrolls of the Void scrolls. About that also in another video. So you know, it's a small module. I will test it more. I will mostly I'll be doing the you know, just balancing those stats for you guys and see what gets fucked up or not, if you know what I mean. And until then, this is it. I can tell you there is a new mount. It's a legendary frog or a toad. It looks absolutely ridiculous. I'll get it. I'll show you how it looks like, but it's giving 10,000 combat advantage, and since I think the new cap is 130,000 combat advantage, it could be handy. However, I'm pretty sure I still need to go through the insignia bonuses and whatnot and check a bunch of stuff, as much as time allows me to. So thank you for sticking up and with me this late. So this is a star dock. We are in space with the dragons. Makes no sense. Actually, it does. I'm just joking. And thank you all for watching. And just shoot it in the comment section what you want, what do you guys want me to test out first, what you want to see, and I will try to provide. Okay, so you have a good day or night, whatever. It's 4 a.m. here and I'm signing out. So this was my first view of Uprising. Bye bye.